Take a moment, breathe in and breathe out. Now, ask yourself this, honestly. How did 2025 end so fast? One day it was just beginning, and now it's almost over. And suddenly there is a strange feeling inside your chest. A mix of regret, a mix of hope, a mix of fear. Because deep down, you know something painful. Another year is ending, and your life still feels unfinished. Time does not wait for healing. Time doesn't wait for your pain. It doesn't wait for your clarity. It doesn't wait for your motivation. Time keeps moving, whether you are ready or not, whether you are strong or broken. 2025 did not ask if you were prepared. It came, and now it is leaving, quietly. The most dangerous thought is not failure. It is this: I still have time. Because that thought steals years. You said it in January. You said it in June. You are saying it even now. And suddenly, the year is ending. Look back without lying to yourself. Before we talk about 2026, we must face 2025. Not emotionally, not dramatically, but honestly. Ask yourself, did I grow this year? Did I become stronger? Did I face my fears? Did I keep my promises to myself? Or did I just survive another year? Surviving is not living. Let me tell you something important. Just because you are alive does not mean you are living. Many people breathe every day but feel dead inside. They wake up tired, they sleep disappointed, they repeat the same cycle, and they call it life. But deep inside, they know, this is not the life I imagined. The silent regret of 2025. Regret is not loud. It doesn't scream. It whispers. It comes at night. It comes in silence. It comes when no one is watching. It says, you could have done more. You wasted time. You stayed small. You stayed scared. And that voice hurts because it is true. This moment is different. But listen carefully now. This moment, right now, is different from every other moment because this is the end of a year, and endings are powerful. Endings force honesty. Endings demand decisions. You cannot hide anymore. Why most people fail every year? Most people don't fail because they are weak. They fail because they don't restart. They carry old habits, old fears, old excuses, old identity into the new year. They change the calendar, but not themselves. You don't need a new year. You need a new you. Let that sink in. 2026 will not change your life. You will. A new year with the same mindset creates the same results. If you don't restart internally, externally, nothing changes. The hardest conversation is not with others, it is with yourself. Ask yourself, why didn't I do what I said I would do? Why did I choose comfort over growth? Why did I betray my own potential? This conversation hurts, but it heals. Restarting does not mean perfection. Restarting does not mean you've suddenly become perfect. It means you've finally become honest. Honest about your discipline, honest about your habits, honest about your weaknesses. Honesty is the first step of change. Stop waiting for motivation. Motivation is emotional. It comes and goes. Discipline is structural. It stays. 2025 taught us one painful lesson. Waiting for motivation is another way of wasting life. Time is not against you, but it is not kind either. Time is neutral. It doesn't punish you, but it doesn't forgive either. Every wasted day is gone forever, and that truth should not scare you. It should wake you up. Restart your identity before 2026. Before you restart your goals, restart your identity. Stop saying, I'm lazy, I'm not confident, I'm not consistent. You repeat these words and then you live them. Change the story. The power of decision. One real decision is more powerful than 1,000 wishes. A decision says, no matter how I feel, I will act. That is how lives change. Imagine 2026 ending differently. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine December 2026. You look back and you feel proud, not because life was easy, but because you didn't quit. Hold that image. That image needs action. Final message. 2025 is ending. You cannot change it, but you can decide one thing. You will not repeat it. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need confidence. You don't need approval. You need courage to restart right now. Before 2026 begins, there is something you must understand. You don't restart life by changing your calendar. You restart life by changing your daily decisions. The real meaning of a restart. Restart does not mean erasing your past. Restart means this: you stop letting your past control your future. Your failures do not define you. Your delays do not disqualify you. Your mistakes do not destroy you. They only teach you if you listen. Close the doors of 2025 properly. Most people carry emotional baggage into a new year. They never close old doors. Unfinished pain, unspoken regret, unforgiven self-blame. And because of that, every new year feels heavy. So before 2026 begins, say this quietly. 2025, you are done. You taught me what I needed to learn. I release you. This is not weakness. This is emotional strength. Forgive yourself, or you will repeat the same life. Listen carefully. Unforgiven self-guilt turns into self-sabotage. You punish yourself by delaying growth, avoiding effort, staying small. Forgive yourself not because you were right, but because you deserve peace. Peace is required for progress. Stop waiting for a perfect start. There is no perfect start. There is only a brave start. If you wait until fear is gone, confidence arrives, clarity appears, you will wait forever. Action creates clarity. Movement creates confidence. Reset your daily life, not your dreams. Big dreams fail because daily habits are weak. So before setting big goals for 2026, fix your days. Ask yourself, what time do I wake up? How much time do I waste? Who do I listen to daily? What do I consume mentally? Your future is hidden in your routine. Build a strong inner foundation. Motivation is fragile. Discipline is durable. In 2026, you must stop relying on feelings. Feelings change. Commitments don't. Do the work when you're tired, when you're bored, when no one is watching. That's where real change begins. Change your inner language. Your brain believes what you repeat, so stop saying, I can't change, I'm always late, I'm not strong enough. Replace it with, I'm learning discipline, I'm becoming consistent, I show up even when it's hard. Words shape identity. Identity shapes action. Become comfortable with discomfort. Growth is uncomfortable. That's not a problem. That's proof. Every strong version of you lives on the other side of discomfort. Don't run from it. Train yourself to stay. Break the old cycle before it repeats. Every year looks the same because the cycle is the same. Wake up, distract, delay, regret, sleep. 2026 must break this cycle. Replace distraction with intention. Replace delay with action. Replace regret with effort. Stop comparing your journey. Comparison destroys momentum. Someone else's timeline has nothing to do with yours. Your only competition is this: who you were in 2025. Beat that person. Discipline is self-respect. Let me say this clearly. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is self-respect. When you show up daily, you tell yourself, I matter. My future matters. My life matters. Visualize the end of 2026. Now do this. Imagine yourself 1 year from now. You look calmer, stronger, more confident, not because life became easy, but because you became consistent. That version of you is waiting. Don't disappoint them. The final reset moment. 2025 is ending. You can't change what you didn't do, but you can decide what you will never repeat. This is not about motivation. This is about commitment, a quiet promise to yourself. A promise worth making. Promise this: I will show up even when it's uncomfortable. I will stop betraying my own potential. I will restart my life before 2026 begins. Say it silently. Mean it. Final words. Time is moving, whether you move with it or let it leave you behind. 2025 is ending. Close it with honesty. Leave it with lessons. And step into 2026 not as the same person, but as someone who finally decided to take life seriously. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to begin. Again, but this time with discipline.